My dear students, have a very sweet day to all of you, and I hope you are well and safe at your home. I also hope that you are doing your work regularly, and today we will study chapter number 20th. The name of the chapter is Capital and Revenue, and our today's topic is Revenue Expenditure. In our last video, we studied capital expenditure in detail, but today we will study the topic Revenue Expenditure. What is the revenue expenditure? This question foremost comes to your minds, and I will reply for that question. What is revenue expenditure? It is any expenditure of which benefit is received during the current year. It refers to the expenditure whose benefit we received in the current year. For example, if we make any expenditure for repairing of any assets, or any of the expenditure for maintaining the existing assets, this is considered to be revenue expenditure. My dear students, revenue expenditures are writing in the debit side of trading and profit and loss accounts because it is the regular expenditure or the day-to-day expenditure of the business, so it will take place in the debit side of P&L account. So my dear, we are explaining some examples in front of you which represents the revenue expenditure. I will give you the detail of this expenditure, and these are: number one, expenditure incurred for the purpose of day-to-day running business, such as manufacturing expenses, office expenses, and the selling expenses. As you know that we want to run our business smoothly, and for this purpose we have to make many expenditure, such as manufacturing expenses, because if we are producer and we manufacture some of the goods, we have to purchase raw material, we have to purchase lubricant, we have to purchase so many things for the day-to-day operation, day-to-day manufacturing operations. So we have to make many expenditure like office expenses, and we have to do some other expenditure at office while goods are prepared and it goes to the office for the sale. And that times we have to make so many expenditure at the office lighting, office selling price expenses, their salaries. So in this way we have so many expenditure for smooth running of business. If we make any expenditure regarding the manufacturing expenses, office expenses, or the selling or sale promotion expenses, these all are considered to be the revenue expenditure. And second one is expenses incurred on the ordinary repair. Yes, my dear students, if we make any expenditure for repairing of existing assets, yes my dear, or maintenance of the existing assets, or maintenance of the any fixed assets, such expenditures termed as revenue expenditure. Third, payment for the goods purchased for resale. If we are running a trading company, so what will the trading company do? They purchase the manufactured goods and resell the goods to the other party. At that time we are doing trading of goods. So if we are buying the goods or purchasing the goods for the resale, that goods cost is called to be revenue expenditure. Fourth, depreciation on the fixed assets. Yes, my dear students, if we use the assets for the whole year, and the depreciation should be deducted from these assets at the end of business, because if they are working in the business, their values will decrease by the passage of time or by the worn out or some expenses like depreciation are charged on these assets, so these are considered to be revenue expenditure. Number fifth, purchase of raw material. Yes, if we are manufacturing the things, we have to buy some raw material for the manufacturing goods. So this raw material cost is considered as to be revenue expenditure, because of this raw material we can make the finished goods for resale. Okay. Now last is replacement of worn out part of existing machinery. You know that the new machinery purchased to be considered as capital expenditure, but if we already have any machines, if we are already having a machine and we want to replace the one part, two parts, or some part of the machinery during the current year, that is known as worn out part of the existing machinery, that cost will be considered as revenue expenditure. I hope students you are understanding the topic well. If you have any problem, you can call me and clarify your doubts. Thank you very much.